HTTPS, interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. HTTPS is the secure version of HTTP used for encrypted communication over the web. HTTPS is widely used for secure websites, banking systems, REST APIs, authentication systems, e-commerce platforms, cloud applications. HTTPS provides check encryption, check authentication, check data integrity, check secure communication. HTTPS uses SSL TLS encryption, digital certificates, secure key exchange. 1 to 20. HTTPS basics. What is HTTPS? Secure version of HTTP using encryption. What does HTTPS stand for? Hypertext Transfer Protocol, secure. Encryption, secure communication, data protection. What protocol does HTTPS use? TLS, SSL. What is TLS? Transport Layer Security Protocol. What is SSL? Older security protocol replaced largely by TLS. HTTPS, URL example. HTTPS example.com. What port does HTTPS use? 443. HTTP versus HTTPS. HTTPS encrypts communication. HTTP does not. Why is HTTPS important? Current. Prevents eavesdropping. Protects credentials. Ensures integrity. What is encryption? Converting data into unreadable form. What is decryption? Converting encrypted data back into readable form. What is symmetric encryption? Same key used for encryption, decryption. What is asymmetric encryption? Different public-private keys used. What is public key? Key used for encryption/verification. What is private key? Secret key used for decryption/signing. What is digital certificate? Electronic document verifying website identity. What is SSL certificate? Certificate enabling HTTPS encryption. What is certificate authority? CA. Trusted organization issuing certificates. Common certificate authorities? Check. Let's encrypt. DigiCert. 21 to 40. TLS handshake and certificates. Process establishing secure connection. TLS handshake steps. Client hello, server hello, certificate exchange, key exchange. What is client hello? Client initiating TLS communication. What is server hello? Server selecting encryption settings. What is key exchange? Secure generation of shared encryption keys. What is session key? Temporary symmetric encryption key. Why use symmetric encryption after handshake? Faster than asymmetric encryption. What is certificate validation? Verifying certificate authenticity. What does browser verify in certificate? Issuer, expiration, domain match. Certificate signed by itself instead of trusted CA. Why are self-signed certificates risky? Browsers cannot verify trust. What is certificate expiration? Date after which certificate becomes invalid. What is wildcard certificate? Covers multiple subdomains. Wildcard example, example.com. What is SAN certificate? Certificate supporting multiple domains. What is certificate chain? Linked trust hierarchy of certificates. What is root certificate? Top-level trusted CA certificate. What is intermediate certificate? CA certificate between root and server cert. What is domain validation? DV certificate. Basic domain ownership verification. What is extended validation? EV certificate. High trust organizational verification certificate. 41 to 70. Security and HTTPS best practices. What attacks does HTTPS prevent? Packet sniffing. Man-in-the-middle attacks. Data tampering. What is man-in-the-middle? MITM attack. How does HTTPS prevent MITM? Encryption? Certificate validation? What is HSTS? HTTP strict transport security. HSTS header example. Strict transport security. Max age 31536,000. Why use HSTS? Check. Forces HTTPS connections. Check. Prevents downgrade attacks. What is mixed content? HTTP resources loaded on HTTPS page. Why is mixed content dangerous? Unencrypted resources weaken security. Cookies sent only over HTTPS. Secure cookie example. Set cookie secure. What is HTTP only cookie? Cookie inaccessible to JavaScript. What is same-site cookie? Restricts cross-site cookie behavior. Version of TLS protocol used. Recommended TLS versions: TLS 1.2, TLS 1.3. Why avoid SSL TLS old versions? Known vulnerabilities. Weaker encryption. What is Cipher Suite? Combination of encryption algorithms. What is forward secrecy? Past sessions remain secure even if keys leak later. What is certificate pinning? Restricting accepted certificates. What is OCSP? Online Certificate Status Checking Protocol. What is certificate revocation? Invalidating compromised certificate. What is HTTPS redirect? Redirecting HTTP traffic to HTTPS. HTTPS redirect example. Rewrite rule HTTPS//HTTP host request URI L R301. What is load balancer SSL termination? HTTPS decrypted at load balancer. What is reverse proxy HTTPS handling? Proxy managing TLS communication. What is API security using HTTPS? Encrypting API traffic. Why should APIs use HTTPS? Secure tokens, secure credentials, secure payloads. What is browser padlock icon? Indicates HTTPS secured site. What is phishing HTTPS misconception? HTTPS does not guarantee website legitimacy. What is encrypted payload? Data secured during transmission. What is TLS performance optimization? Session reuse. HTTP2, TLS 1.3, 71 to 100. Advanced HTTPS concepts. What is HTTP2 over HTTPS? Modern optimized web communication. What is HTTP3? HTTP running over quick protocol. What is QUIC? Modern transport protocol improving performance security. What is ALPN? Protocol negotiation during TLS handshake. What is SNI? Server name indication extension. Why use SNI? Multiple HTTPS sites on one IP. What is zero trust security? Always verify communication users. What is end-to-end encryption? Only communicating parties can decrypt data. What is mutual TLS? MTLS. Both client and server authenticate via certificates. What is client certificate authentication? Client identity verified with certificate. What is secure API gateway? Centralized secure API management. What is HTTPS inspection? Enterprise traffic monitoring/decryption. What is TLS offloading? Moving encryption work to separate hardware/service. What is CDN HTTPS support? Secure content delivery. Common HTTPS interview topics. TLS handshake, certificates, HSTS, HTTPS security. Common HTTPS problems, expired certificates, mixed content, invalid certificate chains. Best practices for HTTPS? Force HTTPS. Use HSTS. Renew certificates automatically. Why is TLS 1.3 important? Faster handshake. Improved security. What is certificate automation? Automatic certificate issuance/renewal. What is Let's Encrypt? Free automated certificate authority. What is SSL Labs testing? HTTPS security analysis tool. What is Browser Trust Store? List of trusted CA certificates. What is encryption overhead? Performance cost of encryption. What is replay attack? Reusing captured encrypted requests. How mitigate replay attacks? Timestamps, nonces, short-lived tokens. What is secure DevOps HTTPS setup? COC, automated cert renewal. Secure TLS configs. How to become strong in HTTPS. Study TLS handshake. Configure certificates. Analyze HTTPS traffic. Biggest HTTPS interview concept. Secure encrypted communication using TLS and certificates. Key HTTPS interview focus. TLS handshake, certificates, encryption, HSTS, and secure communication. Why is HTTPS fundamental for the modern web? HTTPS protects user privacy, credentials, transactions, and secure communication across the internet. Final summary. HTTPS interviews focus on TLS SSL encryption, certificates and CAs, TLS handshake, HTTPS security, HSTS and secure cookies, certificate management, API communication, Modern TLS best practices. Key idea. Strong developers understand encrypted communication, certificate validation, TLS handshakes, and secure HTTPS architecture for modern web systems.